get me wrong, it was still tons of fun. I just missed like all the interaction, character interaction.
Crackdown 1, I'm
everything.
still missing 3 agility orbs. I cannot find them for the life of me.
Those fucking agility orbs.
I'm missing
I swear
You
to
know there's
fucking
gonna be like
God.
1,000 in Crackdown 3.
It always comes down to the last 5.
Oh man. So Matt, what's your topic?
So this is a topic that's been around since the dawn of time, but now it's on the forefront. Console wars.
Console wars.
Now, are we going to be specific on PS4 and Xbox One?
You can
Or
be
are
any-
we going
Well,
to talk about
see,
every
that's-
console ever came out?
See that's why I said it's been around since the dawn of time.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
just talking about current.
I think
Okay.
honestly this became a hot topic, not as hot a topic as it is now with the PS4 and Xbox One, but I think this topic's been around since the NES and the Super Nintendo, and then with the Super
Genesis.
Nintendo came the Genesis, and that's
I
really
think
what
that would be
started
like
console
Genesis,
wars.
PS1 and Super Nintendo.
Sega.
Yeah,
Super
so
Sega, yeah.
Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis is really what started the console
I was a
war.
Genesis kid.
I was
I was too.
I never like. That's the thing.
There's
I
no
didn't
shame.
have a fucking Super Nintendo or anything.
Yeah,
I
I
had
have
a
a
fucking
Super Nintendo.
Genesis, and I love that shit. Fucking Sonic, all day, man. Sonic all day.
Sonic is fantastic.
Sonic
but
was fantastic.
It's
My-
worth
my
thinking about
first
those
love of
days.
Mortal
Like
Kombat.
little
That's another shout out to
feature
topic
codes
too.
to
Fucking
save
Sonic.
information.
And then it's like, God, Doom. Oh no, Doom was on the 32X.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was fucking sick.
Ooh, the Dreamcast. I didn't play it.
the
No,
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast
I had a
was
Dreamcast.
good.
I had a Dreamcast. It was awesome.
Okay, we're going. Okay, current Gen Wars. Before we go off.
Hey, we can go on rant
we
all
can
day.
go all night.
We can make this a fucking hour long fucking topic. And like speaking of which, I gotta reset this clock timer.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, fucking consoles, man. I like I said, I love Sega. Like I said, we're gonna go off topic.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna already start this because we can talk. That's the whole thing.
I think my favorites are between N64 and the 360.
So yeah, we can make it into that. We can say like our favorite consoles and then debate about that. But like yeah, seriously, I grew up Sega, and I got like I almost had every single fucking Genesis game. Comic Zone, remember Comic Zone?
Comic Zone.
Oh
I
my
wasn't
God.
a huge fan of Comic Zone, but
Vector Man.
I remember
Oh.
Vector Man.
Vector Man, that needs to come back. That needs a reboot. I'm telling you right now. Vector
You're
Man
not-
with
you're
all
not
those
gonna get
fucking
that.
balls. Like,
With all those fucking balls.
all those fucking balls. Man, Vector Man was the shit though, and had the fucking music. Like it was it really the first game that had like dubstep music? Like, cause it was electronic music. I remember, like da-na-na-na-na. It was
I don't think it was
fucking
really
sick.
dubstep. It was more like
Electro,
just yeah.
It's dubstep, whatever.
Right.
Electric,
That's the
dubstep,
drop.
same thing.
The beat has to drop.
The beat has to drop. Wait for that bass to drop, though. So, you're a Nintendo kid.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate enough to have both, but yeah.
What you think of that Wii U?
It's a
You
lot
waiting for
better
the
than the.
NX?
I don't even know what's going on with that. They're talking about that system
That's a
being
whole new thing.
completely.
It's like when they talk about NX, you gotta throw the X up. X is gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you.
Shout out to Kinda Funny. Check them out at kindafunny.com.
Yeah.
I thought that was DMX.
X gonna give it to you. Just kidding. I'll do it again. I don't
Is
care.
DMX making it come back?
Yeah, no, he's gonna be
yeah.
he's gonna be the console forefront
He's
like
actually out
sponsor.
of prison now.
Like they're gonna like
He's
when they
free.
announce it at E3 next year, DMX is gonna come back and sing that. Be like X gonna give it to you. He's gonna give it to you.
I want that to happen now.
It'd be amazing.
I want that to happen. That
Fucking
needs
epic.
to
And then he's
happen.
gonna get in your face and start barking.
That's funny.
But yeah, Wii U sucks balls.
It doesn't suck balls. The Wii sucked balls. The Wii
Yes.
was a complete
The
flop.
Wii.
The
Nintendo is
entire
just kinda going
system.
downhill no matter what system.
The
you're talking
vast
about.
catalog
They-
of
As
Nintendo.
far-
They lost it after N64.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
They
The
did.
GameCube was okay though.
Yeah, but it
But,
still went
but it was
downhill.
never.
Because they didn't have a lot of good games though.
They never even they've never gone up. They never went up. at all.
N64 when they had Wave Race, dope as fuck. Right, and that boxing game, that Ready to Rumble,
Okay. Yeah, Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble's great.
that was amazing.
Ready to Rumble was pretty cool.
That
like,
the only
that was
the only
it,
Nintendo
man.
games that really kept me in the loop was
Were the first party games.
Mario Party, Mario Kart.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart.
Clearly,
yeah.
that I mean that's just but Smash too.
Speaking of which, I think we gotta go to Dave and Buster's and do some Mario Kart.
Okay.
That just sounds fucking fun.
No, that's
I
entertaining.
did Jax last time we went.
Boom.
We can do it.
Oh yeah,
We would fucking
We
do it.
should.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm off
I am
all
not.
fucking weekend.
Me too.
Let's do it, Chris. Let's just go fucking. See, we'll just take Angelica. We'll just go to fucking Dave and Buster's. Sucks for you nerds.
Right.
I know. God, I gotta go make money.
Yeah.
Jeez.
go make money.
Like, and you know, it was funny when I requested off this weekend. You're like, oh, well, why? Because I'm gonna make a podcast. What about games? It's like, oh, and it was an older guy. Like my supervisor was pretty
He's
old.
probably like
So he's like,
Pawn.
so what? Like we just talk about games. Like, that's the thing. And then we're gonna do some stupid challenges, which we'll probably end up regretting, which we did.
And you know, he went back to his wife. Hey, some guy is going to be talking about Pawn and Pac-Man.
You see though, like everybody freaked out on my Facebook when I posted the whole like Leviathan gaming thing.
So what?
Producer / seducer
fantastic
Nick
games.
Scarpino.
Right.
Shout out to you. I'm just doing shout outs all day. I don't even care. Because, you know, kind of funny guys, man. They're awesome. Just another shout out right there. Within a shout out. A shout out within a shout out.
Shout
Are we in
out
the
to
fucking
Roman
inception
Center
right
from
now?
our-
Shoutception.
Shoutception.
We have to go deeper.
Hashtag.
Too much.
Hashtag
shoutception.
Oh, God.
shoutception.
Boom.
No.
What were we talking about?
Shout outs.
I don't.
Console
I don't
Wars?
remember.
Console Wars.
Right.
Yeah, so we were talking about the vast Wii U library, which they're holding off everything because Star Fox looks really good.
And then become greedy like Activision with
I say that
$10
with,
to purchase Mewtwo.
I say that with quotes because I played Star Fox and it looks like it should have came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like seriously, the game looks like it should have came out on. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna just say GameCube. I'm not gonna be that mean and say N64,
I actually
even though I
really
really
liked.
wanted to say
You
N64
might as well just say it.
because it
You
was
have
pretty
to.
bad. Have you seen the
Just be
new
as
Star
honest as you
Fox?
can.
yeah.
It sucks. Like,
The gameplay is okay. It's just the graphics sucks.
That's
And I'm
not-
not one that cares about graphics
Oh.
at all.
I am.
But it's just, come on, update your shit, or can it not update that much?
They don't update very much at all. If you look at
Nintendo was the
graphics,
laughable one, because like the fucking Wii didn't have a fucking HDMI.
They
in it.
detail
know
the
what-
graphics. They don't increase them. They don't use different software.
Yeah,
It
but
seems
you know
like.
what's funny about Nintendo
It
at
wasn't
this
even
point
HD.
is they are destroying the handheld market. I'm
They are.
sorry, but like I have
I
like
gotta give a shout out to Vita. I get a Vita. Again.
yeah, but like look at the 3DS. I have like 50 hours in the latest Pokemon game.
Pokemon was the shit, though.
Pokemon
like
always
sells-
the
it's
shit.
always going
And
to be good.
I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody fucking chooses Bulbasaur. Let's just put that out there right now.
Nobody
you choose
chooses
Bulbasaur, you're a
Bulbasaur.
fucking nerd.
the Wii. I don't like as a system, but there's some games that just.
It's just the first
They're
party
winning.
games. The first party games they're always
But
going to
I'm
be
kind of
good.
excited for like. I just want to play
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go.
League.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon
Oh my
Go.
god.
No, okay. Now, here's another thing. If they do this, I want some credit for it. You know how they did the advertisement? You actually saw that because it was like
Right.
the trailer. What they should do, maybe combine or get with Google for Google Glass and have it combined. So
Oh,
when you
that would
do
be
see
fucking
that,
sick.
it's actually
Like
like
augmented
Right.
reality.
instead of just
Right.
on your phone. Now that will.
Now, see, that
that's-
would be cool. Like, that would be pretty
That would be
sweet. And I would
fantastic.
think that they
That's
would
an
do-
investment though with Google Glass.
God damn, yeah, what, $1,000 for a fucking pair of
No,
glasses?
I mean-
they've gone done. No. They came out with
Bless you.
300. I think now they're like 200.
God.
I get for cheaper.
Okay, you were saying, sorry.
Well, they don't have to make them so expensive. Just to be like some little lens. You don't. Google Glass does a bunch of other stuff. You just need to do one little thing, and maybe make a call or whatever.
But, you know, they're trying to make it into a thing, whereas, like,
What's
you can do
the,
everything.
yeah, but it's not.
What's
you
the
need,
wristband they have with it? There's like a wristband
Oh,
for Pokemon
it's for,
Go.
like, kids. It looks like a kid thing, where it's like you don't have to use your phone.
It beeps when you get close,
Oh.
and
It's so
Okay.
kids don't do this and go into the street and get hit by a car.
Okay.
You know,
Which
the
they
same-
should make a little bit like a lens.
But have you
for
seen
that.
it? It looks like a fucking friendship bracelet.
I've seen
No,
it.
it's
Yeah.
stupid looking.
Like it would have been cool if it was like black and then it was Pokemon ball. Like okay, I may get this. Fuck no, it looks like a fucking.
If it
friendship
looked
bracelet.
like a Fitbit or something,
Yeah.
like a small wristband, and
Yeah.
it was like digital, like yeah, it might be cool, but another
if it did
investment.
something else,
Another
It's
investment.
silly looking.
It looks silly. It looks like a fucking. It looks like Google Maps. Well, we're
Probably
probably
not.
probably not. I mean, we could probably go to a bar after this if you
Well, they
want.
have this new red, ruby red Long Island iced tea. That's special.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're probably not going to be anywhere close because this one's kind of short still. But yeah, anyways, yeah, the fucking Pokemon Go watch. It looks like fucking Google Maps, like little icon shit. Like it doesn't even look like a
Yeah.
Pokeball. It's like fucking weird.
No, it's like the white end part just kind of gets longer.
Yeah.
People are gonna lose their jobs when this comes out. Like, hold on,
It's like,
wait.
Yeah, you gotta
I-
wait a second.
Have you ever played
Wait a-
Ingress? Because that's what this game is
It
based
pretty
off
much,
of. Like
yeah.
how Ingress
Yeah.
is.
Isn't it made by the same people?
What is it?
I think so.
I
want to
think
say
they
it
partnered
does.
with the same people.
Yeah, it's made by the people that made Ingress, which, yeah, you got me onto that, and it was pretty fun.
But that's the same thing. It's fun, but at some point it gets boring because
But then you've heard like
The-
the
the-
stories where people fucking lose their shit
Yeah.
with that game. Like there was actual fights and shit.
yeah, they're
Because people were like,
portraying-
"Fuck you." We're
You should
taking this
actually like
portal.
see stuff.
Oh, like people will fight over
People you
stuff
like
to
people
capture.
fought over this shit because you're supposed to just stand in there like something happens in the game. I'm not really sure exactly what, but people actually fought over this.
That's fun.
Did you ever see Pokemon Go's trailer?
Yeah.
At the very like how I should see it and how since they're especially portraying like this instead of just look at my phone like okay there's 12 hours left to beat this person that's it. At the very end when they're in Manhattan Square fighting
looked
Mewtwo,
epic.
I'm like I want to be in that crowd
Yeah.
for 12 hours because that's how long the time was for. Hoping Mewtwo's gonna die.
Like that would be fucking
Like
epic.
that's how it should be. You should be able to see stuff like that.
Like that would just
I
be.
feel like
s-
I feel like
so
we're in
fucking
a time
awesome.
where we can actually do that.
I feel so. Like I mean, eventually, like you were saying, the Google Glass shit that'll go down. Hopefully,
It already has.
hopefully more.
Yeah. More.
You don't have to necessarily use Google Glass. Like use maybe some of the software that you don't need
Well, see,
as
you're-
much with it.
That's the problem with you. You don't have glasses like most people on fucking Earth, to where they have
I
to
gotta
get a
get
specialty
prescription.
a
I gotta get
prescription
prescription
Google Glass. That's $1,000 fucking dollars.
Google Glass was never $1,000.
Yes, it was.
It was like 300.
No, remember when they first started opening
Okay,
it?
when they very first
I'm
came
gonna
out,
call you on this. It was fucking $1,000.
not even a month later, it dropped.
Yeah.
It didn't
Googling-
last.
Googling it right now.
Go ahead. It wasn't $1,000 for very long.
No. But I mean,
You can
he's
keep
just
going.
saying. He's just saying it was.
Well, yeah, it was, but
That's like the PS3 when it came out. It was like $700.
in a quick
Right?
second, it went down.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, whatever. Learn more. I don't want to learn. I want to
The
fucking
original price tag was $1,500.
$1,500.
buy. More.
$300 now.
That dropped quick.
It did
Yeah.
drop because nobody fucking bought the $1,500.
And they were kind of stupid looking. I do not like how they looked.
No,
They were retarded.
you look like a
There's
fucking
so
nerd.
Much more to it. It was just
I would
so
rather
stupid.
have the what are they from Dragon Ball Z? The stat scanner. The,
I'd rather have a pair of glasses than wear Google Glass.
Yeah, really. Like it was just that was bad, and it looked like it just fit uncomfortable.
And it was just one. Like, why couldn't you just make it a regular pair of glasses, like sunglasses?
Watch in the future, they're gonna have prescription glasses. You're gonna be able to install a chip. Like,
I was gonna say
in
it's
your
gonna be fucking
glasses.
contacts.
I
where
mean,
you
my
just
glasses
go, boom.
are like these are thick. Like you could easily install some little chip in there, and you know.
I saw.
Get on it, scientists.
I saw a couple of days
And
ago they already
engineers.
have it. Amazon's out of stock. But there's like a little, it's probably about this big of the sensor, it just goes behind your ear. But there's a little thing that sticks to your
Yeah,
forehead,
yeah.
you
I think I
saw it?
saw this.
and you can change the pulse that it'll send to your brain to change your mood. So if you feel like you need to work out but you don't have the motivation to, you can make
That's
yourself
fucking
do
creepy.
that. You can make yourself feel less stressed out
No.
so on so forth.
So I have to say,
Like
Let's see
it's not
this.
pan
Let's
or
see
anything.
this.
It's actually
I-
out of stock in Amazon.
I have to say, I'm pretty not biased when it comes to console games. Like I have an Xbox One, I have a PS4, and a PC, and I love them all.
Honestly, between if we're going to talk about current gen, it's legitimately you can't have like there isn't a winner.
No, there's not. Like that's the thing. There's good shit on every single one.
There's no
And
winner.
usually for a winner, between console wars, for there to be a winner, they have to, one of them has to add something to gaming history, something that has changed it. And neither one of these
They're
do
just
that.
pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Like but
Like
better
if
graphics.
you go one
Yeah.
generation back between PS3 and Xbox 360, I would say the 361 because it
Correct.
added the most to
True.
online play.
Mhm.
That
If you
that
go-
was true.
and Sony
Live was
had
huge.
a lot of hardware problems
But
with
yeah,
the PS3.
if you go back one more though, between PlayStation 2 and Xbox, they were very similar. They didn't add either one to
But then they
them,
added live, like
but then they added live.
online. You know,
A
the
little
first
bit.
time, but that worked better than the PlayStation thing. Let me just
Oh,
say
yeah.
that. But anyways, yeah, when live came out back in fucking when we were in junior high, man, I fucking planned this shit because I'm like, shit, my fucking favorite game, another game, shout out, Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow.
Oh God, Splinter
yeah,
Cell, yeah.
Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. That was the first fucking live game. I'm like, I need to get live. I need to get internet to be able to fucking run this because it looks sick. And as soon as I fucking played it, fell in love with fucking online. It was
Yeah.
so fucking cool. Like it's like it was the first time you're connected to somebody on the outside playing a game, but you had your full fucking screen. Because back then we were just playing, you know, split screen games and shit, and it's like now you're playing with somebody from across the fucking world, snapping their neck in the process, you know.
Right.
Because I mean that was the game where you like grab the fucking merc and then you're fucking yelling at him like, ah, I got you, motherfucker, and it's like, you son of a fucking bitch, and blah blah blah, and they fucking snap his neck, make him shut up.
I want to try to go back to like as many of the consoles I can actually remember. But I would probably say Xbox may have won again just because that was Microsoft's first system, and it did do very well as
It
far
did
as
extremely
games it
well.
had. And also started Halo, which
Halo.
was one of the biggest
Yeah.
franchises. And
God,
everyone-
Halo.
people love the first one.
Halo
So
blew
I
up.
would, in their 50,000 blocks, unlimited amount of storage you could
Because that was
possibly
really
have.
the first, that was really the first video, 3D video game, besides like PC stuff that they did,
Remember
where it's
that
like it worked,
fat
first person
controller?
shooter worked on a console. What?
You remember the first controller that fat
The
piece of
fat
my
Xbox
gosh.
controller.
I couldn't hold the damn thing.
Go
to play Dead
back
or Alive.
one more.
the white and
li-
black buttons.
And notice how, but don't even mention the
Oh,
Wii or
man.
the GameCube.
Uh-huh.
The next one, N64, I think topples a lot of systems, not because
it just worked.
not just because it added something, but the multitude of games that came out
It
for it
has to be my favorite
was
console.
massive.
The
You name
N64
it,
is literally the
catalog
had it.
has like one of the best lineups in like
It's
the
a
best
golden-
catalog.
had-
It was like the golden years of couch co-op.
007, Golden Eyes. It had some of the best shooters. They had
I remember
all the
always going to
Mario.
friends' house playing GoldenEye. Like
had
that.
some,
Perfect Dark, Turok.
had
Perfect
some
Dark.
all the
Turok
best
needs to come
Mario
back.
Party games.
Turok needs
Anything
to come
Mario
back.
related had the best of. Some of the
Turok.
best wrestling games. It had StarCraft for God's sake. A PlayStation, a PC game, and it's on the N64.
And see, that's the thing, though. I feel like we're getting away from like split screens and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Which-
And it's sad.
It's sad, but then I understand it at the same time.
But then if I only did online play growing up, it would be sad.
Yeah.
If I could choose between
Like, I
that, it
mean,
would be
you miss a
terrible.
whole bunch of those stories like we had playing games. Like, the whole time that we did like a LAN party, like at Glenn's house and shit. And like, fucking Glenn was.
But a pack of Mountain Dew, you got your parents to buy you some pizza, and you're up till when you're starting yelling.
He had, like,
at
a whole
that you're
bunch of
not going to
fucking-
bed.
He had a whole bunch of fucking friends over just fucking playing a game. We
You ever-
figured out shit.
Have you
like,
gone back? Just not even recently to try to play the N64 like any like Mario or 007 games.
I have emulators on my PC.
Yeah, but actually, look, I don't know if it works the same.
I mean, I have a controller.
Is the
that's-
sensitivity really stupid, like fast?
No, I mean,
Okay, then it's not the same. if you go try next time you get a chance, go back to 64. No matter if it's a Mario Kart or a shooter, I think Call of Duty has probably one of the higher sensitivities of all the games. Think of that, but not as smooth and a lot fidgety. Trying to play a racing game.
Huh.
It's hard. I am proud of myself when I was
What was
younger
it,
to be able to
RC?
play that.
What was that?
I
An
am proud
RC
of
racer?
myself.
Oh, the RC Rally one.
Yeah, the ones that's on the rare collection right
don't
now.
remember what-
I could not play that.
I don't remember what
awful.
it was.
I could not play that. I even tried playing that on the rare collection, and it was just wow, bad.
I had.
Really bad.
I don't think it was
Just
Wipeout.
terrible.
I don't think it was Wipeout, but it was a game
Wipeout.
like Wipeout.
Wipeout was the shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Apparently they're in
Talking.
talks.
Just like how
to
they're in
do a
talks
new
to do
one.
another Burnout.
Yeah.
Before in 64, talking about more console wars, I think there was never a true winner. They just slowly progressed from one to the other. If you go Nintendo, Super Nintendo, obviously that's a progression because they're already the same company.
You know what's funny
That's-
is like
yeah.
they all tried like with these latest consoles, they all
They all
Try to
added a little
one-up-
something.
But they try to
Nothing
all
large.
one up each other, like somewhat.
to the
'Cause they
point where they're all
fucking-
similar.
That was the real
They
battle.
fucking PlayStation handed Microsoft's ass last year when they fucking announced their shit.
Hmm.
Like that was just bad. Like they came out and said like, "Oh, we're gonna be always online," which this could be another topic in itself. But it's like they announced, they're always online shit, right? And it's like, oh man, this is gonna be fucking cool. They're doing something new, Like Xbox is actually gonna do something new that no one has done before, other than Steam. Shout out to Steam. But like
Hashtag
nobody's ever
Steam.
done that. Yeah, hashtag Steam's awesome. But no, like nobody's ever done that before on a console. Always online. But then they got so much shit because people are not ready for an always online system. The internet's just simply not there yet. Everybody's still like, I mean, I could understand once we get, better internet.
Well, when they do that,
Huh.
it's kind of like there's the rural areas
Free
that
internet.
don't have internet. Well, it's getting to like there. I forget what other companies.
I feel like, they were way ahead of their time. Like I'm sure they probably had a fucking fantastic idea. The whole like sharing fucking codes and shit. Like that would have been awesome. Which
it's
we
just
can't
not
do anyway, but it would
the
be cool
overall
to do
doesn't
that.
have the internet to do that all the time.
True, and then that's why they ended up, changing it into what it is now, which is essentially just a PS4. But man, PlayStation, when they knew people hated that, they had to have changed their script last second there just to hand it to fucking Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've watched every E3 press conference, but I've never seen one where they flat out went after the other person. Where it's like, oh, but we always have,
Yeah.
you can actually trade in your games. Boom, you can, you don't have to always be on the internet. Boom, and everybody's cheering and doing shit. It's like, damn, they're fucking taking shots against Microsoft right now, and it was epic. Like I was laughing because, I mean, I like Microsoft, I like Xbox, I mean, I like PlayStation too, but it was just shit. They fucked up bad. But you should have kept. They should have kept their vision, though. I feel, even though it probably wouldn't have turned out right. But I don't know. I kind of wish I would have seen what they came up with.
You need to have a rough draft before you have a final.
They obviously had
You
a.
need to start from somewhere.
I mean, they obviously had an idea of where they were gonna do, but then they're like, "Oh shit, okay, we gotta back this up. Everybody hates us right now." Like, and then it's just been. And then ever since though, Microsoft has been awesome. Like they've come out and they've changed everything up. They're like, oh shit, we're doing backwards compatibility. What?
See, that's cool, but they only have like
Because
a
they
short
figured
list.
it out.
But at least they're
but that's the
starting
thing.
it.
Like,
They're
they're starting it.
it.
And the
And
thing
that's
is,
all you need.
though, like from what they've said, and even at E3, is the publisher just simply has to sign off on it, which most will.
Sure.
But some of them, like Activision, aren't going to do that because they're going to do the HD collections because those have been huge.
Oh god, yeah. That's another topic.
Yeah, that is another topic.